question of the day, Troy.
All right. Question of the day. What pet did you want as a child, which seems kind of unrealistic? Like when I was a child, I wanted a monkey. I wanted actually a orangutan.
Okay.
Which
So you
is
just turned into one?
It's absolutely, that's what I got. Right turn, Clyde.
Oh, yeah.
But I wanted an orangutan. But what pet did you want as a child that sounds ridiculous now?
Goodness gracious.
Wow, man. I don't think I heard this question
Me
before
neeither.
we started the show.
Which
He didn't.
You were running around.
we had plenty of time.
Yeah.
You were very busy. I wasn't going to.
My head was loose. It was just, I'm going to pass to Davey for right now while I think about this.
I mean, I always, I'm going to say like a puma. I always loved them. I just loved how they moved, and they just were like these mystic
Sleek,
creatures.
yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
They wouldn't eat my face.
So
Right, yeah. That would be
That's
a
a
big
downfall.
problem
Right,
with a big
definitely.
cat like that. Yeah.
if you go to a
yeah.
Mara Med spa.
Yeah. They can take care of
No.
of a puma.
Absolutely.
Bites.
Puma bites.
Okay.
All the rage.
All right. I'm not going to make a cougar joke there.
Okay. I was leading you up to that.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I made it anyway.
Okay. Perfect. Reality's in the office.
I'm going to say, what was that dragon-looking thing from was it the Never-Ending Story?
Yeah, Valcor.
Big white.
Valcor.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
I
you
wanted a
wanted-
big white fluffy dragon I could fly across the world
That
on.
dog-looking dragon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the dog face.
Like Puff the Magic Dragon?
No. You don't remember your Never-Ending Story? Please do yourself a favor.
yeah,
Oh, man.
Classic.
My
Classic.
watching Navy SEALs as a child. That was ruined.
You'll never get the song out of your head.
It was G.I. Joe or nothing
Never-Ending
back then.
Story.
The song is actually
No, stop, please.
Falcor.
Oh, stop.
Falcor is the name of the
Falcor.
dragon.
I
yeah.
wanted a Falcor.
That's pretty dope.
the
Yeah.
song alone is scarier than your haunted house. I mean, it's that horrible.
It is very, yes.
We'll play it inside.
You play it inside. There you go.
That is a song that never ends.
That could be
People will
kind
just
of
be
torture-y.
traumatized.
Yeah, that's,
What the
yeah.
hell's wrong with the sheriff?
Blake, what you got?
I'm just gonna say tiger.
Tiger.
Okay.
Sure.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Sheriff, what do you think? You had enough time for this?
I don't even know, really. I always wanted a python, you know?
I knew you were going to go
Really?
snake.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know why. I always wanted one.
Really?
Okay.
There was a guy in town. Remember Skip Ferguson, the snake man?
Okay.
He used to own Ferguson Plumbing back in the day.
All right.
Shannon Ferguson, his daughter.
Would he let snakes go in people's plumbing and then he'd have to come in and fix it?
He was a rattlesnake milker back then. He
What?
was milking-
That is a
Wow.
thing? Who?
He was milking rattlesnake. You remember Troy?
Yeah,
he was
you need
milking
to find
rattlesnake
that
here in
venom. You have
town
to
and
get
selling the venom to the hospitals.
Yeah.
But he had a python. I remember the name. It's like I remember as a child I went over there and saw it, and it was like 18 foot long, laying on this heater. Like those floor heaters. It was
Yeah,
laying on the
yeah.
heater, and I was like, I want one of those.
Wow.
I'll tell you, my brother, we've told the story on the show before, so I'll make it quick. My brother had a python.
Yeah.
Oh.
And one day he decided to cover up the python cage. He said the python needed some privacy. He made up a real official reason for it. Come to find out, the python was loose in our house for 2 weeks.
What?
And we
didn't want to tell you?
Right. He just covered up the cage so nobody could see that it was gone.
That is
Oh,
awesome.
my
How big we
God.
talking here?
Like
No,
that
sir.
big. I mean, it
Was
was
it in the
not
house?
huge. It was not huge.
you
Yeah, it was
find
just
it?
roaming the house. We found it 2 weeks later in the
No,
closet.
no, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Cat was
None.
missing. Hamsters missing.
Right. Yeah. All the pets. But
no
boy,
mice loose.
there were no rat problems.
There's no
we
rat
had
problems,
no
buddy.
rat problems
He was
in that
loose for
house.
2 weeks?
2 weeks. Could have strangled us in our sleep.
That's a good story, actually.
That's what they do.
Not a 4-footer.
Well, you know.
He would squeeze your wrist really tight.
They were little kids. They were little kids back
I
then.
don't care. I could still
Yeah,
make a
we
belt.
were young ones. Young
Belts,
bucks.
bags, and loafers. That's all they are.
Okay. All right. Well, python. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sheriff, you said python?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What was yours? Oh, the
Mine was the
dragon.
dragon.
Mm,
Yeah.
and you were
Yours was okay.
tiger, and you said
Mine was orangutan.
Orangutan.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay. Right.
Any
Okay.
try but lose. I couldn't think of that movie when you said that. Right turn, Clyde.
Right turn, Clyde.
Yeah. You're too young for that, Pete.
Yep. Yep. I love when you old guys make jokes and I can just look at you like, oh, you old guys.
You never
Yeah.
saw
That's
Clint Eastwood when he had the orangutan that fought everybody?
He
No.
did 2 of them.
No.
Really?
Any Which Way
Those
You
are
Can?
classic movies.
Any Which Way You Can and Every Which Way But Loose.
Nothing.
2 movies.
Never
I
seen
wanted to
them.
be that when I grow up.
Yeah. He had a pet orangutan.
You and
Yeah.
Mike
Clyde.
did.
We'll have a movie night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Team
Well, you
building.
guys are gonna have a movie at the haunted house. We'll
house.
talk about the haunted house soon.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the haunted house soon.
Oh, is it Winnie the Pooh? That one? That we talked about yesterday?
Yeah, right. That Winnie the
Oh my
Pooh
gosh, there's a horror movie, Winnie the Pooh, out there right now, and the middle school teacher accidentally played it in front of her whole class.
Yeah, fourth grade.
Whoopsie doodle.
Yeah.
That would be me as a teacher.
Blood and honey.
Yeah, that's it,
Blood and
right?
honey.
I watched
Yep.
it last night. It was terrible, but it's so bad.
Today, boys and girls, we're going to watch Chucky.
Right?
Yeah, right. That was my favorite. My brother, when he was in fourth grade, he
That
did
movie
a
freaked me out.
book report on Chucky.
Chucky?
And they published it in the Record.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's pretty
Because
good.
of course they did. They don't have any other news.
No, nothing else to write about.
They
Yeah.
still exist.
No.
Ish.
All right.
As far as I know, they don't. No, the Record's fine. But that got published in the Record, and my mom got so many angry letters. What are you doing letting a fourth grader watch Chucky?
classic.
And it was actually my dad. My dad let us watch whatever movies we wanted.
Yeah,
you go to
educational
dad's
video.
house.
It's
Yeah, you get to
educational
watch
video.
whatever you want.
How to hold a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That still freaks
I'm
me
just
out.
glad he
Brittany
didn't
was
do it.
back on with her
I
knives
saw.
again.
We got to redo. Well, the book is coming out. Did you hear about the breaking with Justin Timberlake that they had?
I
She had,
heard
she had an
that.
A bar.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Had to get
heard
rid of that.
that.
Don't want to say the A word, but you know what I mean. You can't say it. The algorithm. Yeah. We love threads. Threads.
Question of the day,
Yes.
Troy. Oh, wait, that was the question of the day.
Yeah.